Alright. I'm an hour and a half late. But something came up. But we're gonna keep going. We're just gonna go. It's okay. Hour and a half late isn't a big deal. It's been 2 weeks since I played this, so I gotta jog my memory here. We just found dead body. Okay, yeah, so I did look up the code for the safe. Apparently we get the first half from... We get one half of it from the... Oh, hey, how's it going, Cherry? We get one half of it from the outlet, the fuse box, and one half in the laundry room. And I already went through the laundry room and I missed it. So I think when I do my second playthrough, I'll just keep that in mind. Let's see here. So we got the power back on. Evil 50s game. I wouldn't say... I don't know if it's evil. And Michael. So I don't think we see any of these other people. We see his dead body, but I don't know if we're ever going to actually see Bernard's brother. Okay, Bernard's... Okay. Alright, I'm just... Oh, boy. Playing a detective game and... Okay.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Alright, is there anything else I need to do here? Let me actually go... Here? $505. Why is it right there? Okay, we're gonna clean this. Yeah, kind of like Clue. I wouldn't, maybe not quite like Clue. Clue-ish, I guess. We do have a dead body that we got to figure out who did the deed. Throw away. Do I need to throw away the gloves? Like, there's the guy still here. His luggage is still here. I think we just needed to make stuff. Alright, I think we're good here. I think that's good. Alright. I played the board game ones. I know there's like an online game you can play. It'd be fun to get friends around to do that. Right, is there anything else around here? That's right. Okay, so it's in January 1958. Oh, hey, Jekka! Jekka, thank you so much! Thank you so much! Ah! I was like, oh, I really want those, but I better wait until I have money. For context, Jekka got me the Antler Discord skin for my avatar. And I'm just like, oh, man. Oh, man. Those are so on me brand. But here comes Jekka. Jekka's like, I got money. I got money! It's cute. It makes me really happy. But yeah, I was looking for like, oh man, I'm gonna see if there's something I can get you eventually, and there's nothing. I mean, there's full fun magic stuff and things like that, but I know like Bunny, like your Steam avatar, border has like the cute little bunnies, and I'm like, oh, that's so Jekka coded, but there's no bunny stuff yet. But hopefully around Easter. Aw, thank you, Jekka. All right. I don't. All right. So how do we go downstairs? How do I go downstairs? There's a dead body there.
Have to contact the police. Should be able to call it from the front.
I mean, there should be stairs somewhere, right? Stairs. Oh, no problem, Jekka. I know how hard that is. I'm definitely probably not going to have much to give out for Christmas either. Okay, I can't get to the stairs because they're...
I knew blocking the stairs would be a bad idea.
How? Twinsies! Yay! Oh, what? You're bad at procrastinating and to get overwhelmed and forgetful too? Twinsies! Alright, so how do I get out of here? How do I get out?
Hello? Is anyone in?
You brought the evil tooth border? Yeah. It's fun. I would say a lot of I a couple months ago I bitched about, oh man, these are really expensive. But it's fine, honestly. It's not... I would say that the quality, like if it was just like a PNG, like a still image, it wouldn't be worth it. But the fact that they're animated and they're glowy and they're yeah, you know, it's not so bad. I changed my mind on it. Actually, it took them making things that I actually want. Like when they released the space stuff, I was like, okay, fuck it, buy, purchase, buy, purchase, buy. Yeah, there's definitely work put into them, and I appreciate that. Hang on, my mouse is I gotta open up this thing. So my mouse. And then they got a SpongeBob tie-in, and they're worth twice the amount. But you know, there we go. Here we go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so
Aww. Clean up. Clean up. Oh, excuse me. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clop, clip. Power
Where is everyone?
Oh, this is creepy. Why is it creepy? This is... Okay, I guess we'll track Bernard's office.
Phone.
Oh,
I need a phone.
phone. It's when she's walking, I think, on the carpet.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, man. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Why don't you say the hotel name?
you.
I think that would help. I would be like, the hotel name! The name of the hotel!
No, I just have to wait for the police.
If my hunch is correct and Hector was indeed murdered, I suppose the police means part of it will be to determine who did it. I'll probably have to answer some questions. Oh, so this will bring us back to like the intro of the game where she was brought in for questioning. Is that Beth? It's our girlfriend!
Oh, hey you. Great
Well-
timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark.
Eventual girlfriend.
Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
I would open up
You
his...
don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
I would open up with that, you know.
Merde. Sit down, okay?
That means shit in French.
You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
Okay. It was either Paul Morgan. Okay. We saw Anne and Marcella's stuff. I think it was actually Paul Morgan because Mr. Cruz thought that Marcella was... God, I'm trying to remember here. It's been a couple weeks here. I think Mr. Cruz thought that Paul Morgan was having an affair with his wife, who was Marcella, by the way. So I think it was him. But then we are seeing some things that suggest it was that they were there too, the women. So I'm not too sure. But I think no.
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting.
Yeah, yeah.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them.
We did see
If
an ice
word
pick
of
there.
Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them.
Yes.
It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
Because they're gay, and this is the 50s.
What are you saying?
It's just... cops like to go after people who are different.
Yep.
People like Anne, like Marcella, like me.
Yeah.
You know, I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At a bar called the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then.
Fuckers.
I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
No, I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Yeah.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but I'd really like for us to be more than friends, Sophie.
Me too!
Yeah. I'd like that too.
That's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
You don't even know the meaning of the word gay when the police are around. Gay as in happy? Happy?
Miss Roy? Miss Roy?
This is where we
Miss
found.
Roy.
This is the beginning of the game that we were
sorry.
at.
I was distracted.
Hi, Torval.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
Oh, fuck off, dude.
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors. So I went out in the corridor. And that's when I saw him.
Da-da-da.
Blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
The
You
door was
said
stuck.
you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
I mean, okay. So we can lie. This means we're lying here. But this doesn't seem like...
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Because she had to move it.
The stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
The pickaxe. I used an ice pick.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do
Maybe
the
if we
trick.
tell the truth a few
So
times,
I went to the ice machine.
when we have to lie, he'll believe
You're a
us.
size 7, I suppose.
What?
Yes, I am.
What does that have to do with anything?
Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
She had to pick up the ice pick.
I might
Do they
have
have to-
touched a few.
Did they have
things,
fingerprints back then?
Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me.
Fucker.
Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
What is this?
No.
What does this
I
have to
don't
do with
think-
anything?
You said there's a man dead.
Oh.
He's been murdered.
Yeah.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I just assumed. What with all the blood. It just didn't look like an accident, you know?
I see. Would you say you're an observant person, Miss Roy?
I think I would, yes.
Good. Then maybe you can help me fill in a few details about this case.
I'll do my best.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz.
Oh god, here it comes.
Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Marcella was in affair with another woman. Yeah, we're not saying that.
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian, involved in some sordid affair with a guest from room 507, Mrs. Beaumont. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do
Fucker!
you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in
What a
front
fucker.
of Mrs. Beaumont's son?
Fucker!
Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did
Oh
they
my
ever
God.
talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
No, actually... Oh god. Okay. So, the thing is, between Marcella, and the notes we've seen between Marcella and Anne, Marcella never actually, or even Marcella and Paul, Marcella never actually said anything about Mr. Cruz. Okay, everything in me is telling me to take a stand. But the fact is this the situation to do that in? We're in the police station with a police who's very bigoted, extremely bigoted. Like, the thing is, taking a stand, I think would be I feel like this is one of those pick your battles kind of thing. Even though I want to take a stand, I'm not changing anybody's mind right now, you know? I don't think I am. I don't know. Oh. Beth told us to be careful. So maybe we should just be careful.
No, I didn't hear any of that. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
Yeah. Lie to the police. I mean, yeah.
I don't know much. Only that he seems nice.
Nice. I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh?
We found out that Mr. Spade is fresh out of a madhouse. When we called the place, they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior?
We haven't seen him at all.
Around the hotel.
We haven't seen him at all.
I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not.
Fucker!
He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets.
Oh!
So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
Take a stand. Like, take a stand would be defending him, right? I wish I knew what take a stand meant. Like, he's a veteran. He's a veteran. I mean, he's an American veteran, I guess. So I don't know how much water that would held in Montreal. I kind of am just curious to see what Take a Stand does. So we'll click it this time. Because, like, the shitty reality is that, I mean, this is a very bigoted cop. But he's most likely going to be less bigoted towards a psych patient than lesbians.
You're wrong.
I beg your pardon?
He is like us. We all struggle sometimes, some of us more than others, but there's nothing wrong with that.
You may not have noticed, Miss Roy, but neither of us are in an insane asylum right now.
He was brave enough to seek help. That doesn't make him a criminal. That doesn't mean he killed Mr. Cruz.
You know, I'm starting to worry about your own mental state, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend...
And I worry about your ability to do your job, Detective.
Yeah!
Since you seem to be such a...
Enough!
Asshole.
One more word. Just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell.
Twat waffle.
Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
I had enough of you. Very good voice actor for the cop. You know, very good at making me hate that cop. You know, applaud to that voice actor for that guy. Kind of wish I did take a stand to the lesbian one, but maybe we can only have done one.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
The balloon? Balloon!
Let's go see what Bernard wants.
Oh my gosh, animal! The glorious, the beautiful, the ever wonderful animal. And I wanted to ask you, because I keep forgetting every time you come in. I know it's been a while, but how did your hand heal up? I just wanted to touch base on that because I was, you know, it's... Hand surgery is fucking scary, and I just want to make sure everything's okay, you know? Make sure you're doing alright with that. This Maurice Tremblay. Dickwad. Twat waffle. Fucking cop.
The atmosphere is so different in here. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What?
No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, alright? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
He fired her?
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that.
Mm-hmm.
We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All
guy's an
thanks to
asshole,
some
too.
sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
We've been doing
I
a
take
good
my
job.
very seriously, sir.
As you should. I had planned to give this month's Employee of the Month title to Wendy, but since she's no longer with us, I'm thinking of giving it to you instead.
Really?
You should know it comes with the responsibility of being a glowing example for other staff members to follow. Is this something you believe you can do?
I don't like that if it comes with a reward, yes. I don't know if I like that. I mean, why can't I just accept the reward and just like... I don't like that. I don't like the phrasing of that. I mean, fine.
Would it come with a reward?
I see you're a pragmatist. Yes, it would.
Okay. Then I'll do it.
Good. I expect you to be here on Monday, first thing in the morning. There's a lot of work to be done before the reopening. That'll be all.
So cleaning the rooms was even the rooms we were not supposed to be in is something we should have done. So that's good. Aw, Beth. Oh, no worries, animal. I can't pause right now, but I'll read it here in a second here.
say?
Girlfriend?
Why that week?
Yeah.
Why did he fire her?
So, what did Bernard want with you?
He offered me the Employee of the Month title.
Good for you, Bean. A shame I won't get to be there when you receive your reward.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault.
I know, but it's so unfair that I get rewarded while you lose your job.
Don't feel bad about it. You deserve it more than I do.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel.
Oh.
So, I may have lost my cool a little.
Yeah.
A little.
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then
Fuck.
showed me the door.
Fuck. She's referring to the fact that she's a lesbian, by the way, if anyone coming in doesn't know that. Had a few hiccups, not my fault, with healing, as they taped stitches and an adhesive dressing over the opening, but one, they bandaged my hand too tight, so when I woke up the next morning, my hand had doubled in size. Oh my god, animal! Because my blood had glued my stitches, the tape stitches and dressing together, so I couldn't open my or use my hand. It got infected, but it's finally healed nicely. And when the hand gets cold, I have a purple line down my hand and wrist from the scar. Oh my gosh, you know that's. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm glad it's better now. But my god, what a fucking ordeal. It's not like it's, you know, one of the most dependable, you know, parts of your body that you need to, you know, function daily in your life or anything like that. Nothing like that. The purple line sounds cool though. Like, you know, if you had to have a scar, a heat sensitive one sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie there. That sounds like, you know, like jackpot lottery of scars. I'll know you'll bounce back.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him.
Kiss?
But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges.
Aww.
I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right crowd. Believe it or not,
a lesbian
I do
bar?
enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel.
Oh, you and me,
But
sister.
Maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar.
Yeah,
instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No!
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Oh, but otherwise my hand is my hand. Still getting my grip back, but otherwise it's all good. I'm glad to hear that, animal. Like, I went through eye surgery this year, which is like, you know, a very dependable thing that I need, you know, we need without, you know, in our bodies and stuff like that. So it's scary, you know? It's scary when it's like it's something like, obviously like an organ would be also very scary, but when it's something like, you know, how you interact, when it's like directly how you interact and experience the world around you, it's like, you know, like like an organ, yeah, like it's kind of, you know, almost kind of worse, prospectively, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna kiss our new girlfriend here because.
Can I?
Oh my god. Look at these beans. They're so cute. Kiss, kiss, kiss! You and your acolyte kissed. We smooched! Woo! Gay people existing in the 50s? Wouldn't have guessed, but but oh well. Oh my god, yes. I don't want to lie like Anne and Marcella. Lesbians! The beans! Lesbians! The giggles are... I can't help it, you know? Apparently it's a very millennial thing when we see, like... When we see gay on screen. But, you know, coming from, like, you know, when gay was not on screen. It's like it's just a nice reminder, like, ah, look how far we come. Clown giggles. Shut up. Just because you're right, shut up. I was born with this giggle. I can't help it. Claps my hand and feet together like a monkey screech. Yes, yes. I don't want to lie like Anne Marcel. What do you think will happen to our guests? I don't want to lie. Yeah.
I've been thinking about Anne and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend.
Oh, hey,
Day
Crit.
after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other.
Oh.
I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere. And it will get here, eventually.
Yeah,
One
50
day,
years.
All the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
Yeah.
I really hope that's
Someday.
It will be.
We're not even quite there yet ourselves right now. You know that you can't help your giggles being cute. Aw, Animal, stop it! Cut it out! Shoo! Shoo! Knocked it off. You cut that out! You cut that out! Cut that out! So we got Paul Morgan and Bercy, I think his name is, and Marcella. Okay, that's Paul Morgan. Is he in jail? Another memory of Lindsay Franklin. Who's Lindsay Franklin? Oh, Lindsay was Paul's honey bun. They're in jail. Is this because oh, and he went back with his dad. His abusive dad. I wonder if this is why, because I didn't get rid of evidence. So I guess when I play again, I'm gonna have to like get rid of all the evidence of them of the gay. Oh, I didn't mean to get Wendy fired. It wasn't my fault. Why is it? Oh! This is the... Yeah, I guess this is the end. But I'm gonna play it again and try to get a better ending. Yeah, someday we'll get there. Oh, Birdie! How's it going? Birdie Raid. Let me give you a shout out. I can figure out how to fucking do the thing. What was Birdie playing? Oh, is that today? Oh my god, Jedi 2? Oh, Monster Hunter! This is my affiliate anniversary. Not the day that I started streaming, but Oh, you guys were playing Monster Hunter together. How's it going? How was your trip to the UK, Birdie? And Jedi went down south to meet you there. How was that? How did that go? Give me the deets. Give me the lowdown on your hoedown. I got an ending, but I didn't get the best ending. So we're gonna try again and get the best ending. Jedi is loud in real life. I mean, I can vibe with that. I understand. Jedi's passionate. Jedi is passionate. Did you guys go out for a bubble and squeak or a mishy mashy bishy bashy? I don't know. I'm trying to make fun, but I'm doing a piss poor job of it. A Jedi has to be past. Yes. This is correct, Crit. Yeah, Crit has thoughts and opinions on Monster Hunter. I think they're all bad. He hates them and doesn't like them at all. That's me guessing, though. I've had a bunch of people in a room together, and it was just like being in a call for days. Fewer mute buttons in person, though. I can't mute myself when I cough. Well, Kurt could be wrong. I'm being facetious, Birdie. I'm being facetious. Crit is like the most obsessed about Monster Hunter. The most obsessed. Six to a bounce on that thing. Crit sometimes goes off on a tangent and talks about a monster that was in this one obscure game that came out 25 years ago. And I'm like, uh-huh. Alright, so if I go continue, will it just take me back to that one point?
It was strangely chipper on the phone.
My connection was spotty? Is it? I don't think so. I'm not getting anything on my end. Is there no one else getting spottiness? Okay, so now we have to try to I think we have to basically do a better job at like destroying evidence of the gay. You're good? Okay, good. I don't know. Sometimes like last time I played this game, my stream completely cut out, but I've got no notifications from Streamlabs at all that it happened. Monster Hunter I is about as obscure as it gets. We have lost media for a while.
It's on your right. Here. Here we are.
And to get on the Monster Hunter train till try, but I've been a fan since. Got Wild's pre-order against my better judgment. Yeah, something like that.
She's all yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarendon for a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy.
Destroying Evans again? That's not very woke of you.
Tell me everything that happened.
At least you
Starting
tried.
this morning.
Well, no, it's destroying evidence of gay, so the cops don't find it. Because ACAB, right? Because if the cops find evidence of gay, then they arrest gay. Montreal, February 17th, 1958. Which is my dad was born on February 17th. So this takes place on a day of my dad's birthday.
Vacuuming's done. Now just a bit of tidying up, and I can go on break. That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
Yeah, she likes to snoop.
Nothing like a well-made bed.
Oh, hey, sewer creature. How's it going? I just realized the reward that you get for being a good maid is a vacuum cleaner, which is... Oops.
You brought your own mug?
Best dad.
I guess ours aren't quite as complimentary.
Oh, alright, Birdie Boo. Thanks for the raid. Have a good one, alright? Take care of yourself. Glad you had a great time. Oh, Monster Hunter? You know, it's been on and off of my radar, but it's essentially a boss rush. And I'm just not into boss rushes. I'm more about exploring. There's exploring? Okay. I mean, I'm not willing to not try it. I'm willing to try it. There we go. How about instead of the double negative, I just say that I'm willing to try it. I mean, it's got cute critters. I think one of my favorite ones is the snake wolf, and then the powder puff bat. All those guys are cute. One of us, gobble gobble, one of us. I got so many games. More games? Play more. Play more games. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Crit. Yeah, I hope you feel better. Alright, I think we're done here. I think everything is good. Is gooda. Yeah, we don't know what that... Did we ever get what that is? Wait, so we never get resolved on, like, if Mr. Cruz actually gets killed or something like that? So it's not really a murder mystery? I thought there was going to be more to that then.
I can think of someone who will write at home.
Oh, Yvette and Susan.
Glued to that gossip magazine.
Do
Mean Girls.
Well, when your own wife is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same.
And she leaves her key behind.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth.
Hey, Beth.
Think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
I could not relate to this. I would be like I pat my pockets all the time to make sure I have everything. I cannot casually relate. Just I mean, I've forgotten things before, but still, we don't need to look at all this stuff. I mean, if anything, because I've seen all this stuff, we can actually plow through this pretty quickly. I think.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep. What?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
Yeah. I'm the same. I religiously to a checklist and pat every pocket. Oh God. Yeah. Do you have ADHD too, Jedi? Tongue wrestling. Yes. Kissing. Ew. But yeah, like every time I leave the house, it's like phone, keys, wallet. Phone, keys, wallet. Phone, keys, wallet. And then I pat it, and then I pat it again, and then every time before I go in the car, phone, keys, wallet, and then every time I go into the store, phone, keys, wallet, and every time I exit the store, phone, keys, wallet. It's like, because I'm so forgetful, and I've the thing is, all it takes is like one moment where you almost lost like something really important that it fucking like installs shit into you. I one time left my wallet on the roof of my car at a gas station. And I drove off without it, and it fell. Luckily, I called the gas station, and they were able to find it for me. So happy ending there. And then I've left my phone at the checkout counter at grocery stores a few times. It happens enough. It happens enough times to where I have to be obsessive about it because of those few times that it has happened. I also can't deny I tick certain boxes. Yeah. I've been waiting for an assessment to come back. A couple of friends are adamant I do, though. It definitely sounds like, if that's something you do, it sounds like a Jedi, because it's like, oh, life. It does. I guess the question is, does life seem on hard mode? Then chances are you got some neurospicy thing going on. Anyway. All right.
They weren't kissing this time. They were fighting.
Haven't ever experienced any other mode. Yeah, exactly.
This is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely
I mean,
sure, but
I love
it
Beth.
sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
She's so
Beth.
good.
Trust me, she deserves it.
Yes, we know. So I'm not going to be going with Beth. I'm going with the other Alculate, the little nerd guy, but I still love her. I love Beth.
If you say so.
I do.
Well, that's it for today's scoops.
Thank you for the gossip, Hedda. Wanna guess why I summoned you here?
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously. But what is it?
Did a kid throw up again?
God, no. Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it. Feel it too.
Ugh.
While I was cleaning some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Keep talking and you'll be cleaning up after me too.
Aw.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around. Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Hmm.
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests
Maybe I'll try to
absolutely
save
love
Wendy
her
this
and-
time.
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
Snoopy!
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew. Hi.
Andrew!
I'm sorry. I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No. I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm just... I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
I heard the girls talking downstairs. Apparently guests went wild.
More like unhinged. Mrs. Wilson almost broke a chandelier, and we kept finding chewed up olives in the weirdest of places.
I hope the rooms won't reflect that.
I hope that too. For your sake. You must see plenty of weird stuff while you're cleaning.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
It's a bit gross.
We did odd the first time.
I hope it's got nothing to do with bodily functions.
God, I hope so too. A few weeks ago, I walked into a room and found the trash can filled with cucumbers.
Oh, ew!
Whole cucumbers.
Ew!
And some of them were carved, and I threw the whole trash can out that day.
Oh!
I won't.
Oh!
Oh.
That,
I better go help Beth.
that can...
It's hell here with the snowstorm.
That
It's
can
okay.
take... That can
I need
go...
to-
The assumptions. Oh, goodness. Oh, boy.
Yeah, alright. Take care.
You too.
Right.
Make sure the hotel stays accessible to everyone.
I can hardly believe you two are from the same family. In the States, you'd be sent to jail for those communist ideas. I hope you're not considering listening to him.
Of course not. It's not like I had a choice anyway. With the renovation costs overrun, the hotel's gonna go under if I don't.
Alright, so Linda's a bitch. Ramon's a bastard.
Okay, let's
Or
get
not
that
Raymond,
mop from
Bernard
the supply
is.
closet.
Mop. Mop. Alright.
I feel like he's been avoiding my calls.
He looks so tense today.
Alright, and then she massages him. Okay, yeah, we don't need to see that.
I'm really sorry about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen.
Okay. This is like weird to have like real Franz in there.
A film roll? Guess must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
Yelp. Check that out.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Check that out. Look at me. Look at me. Pro cleaner. Oh, hey, River. How's it going? Yeah, affiliate anniversary. You know, it's funny. What was the funny thing? I can't remember. The funny thing.
I understand, Mr.
Sorry.
Ramsey.
I remember.
I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really
How's it going,
do.
River? How you doing?
Sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr.
Oh, he
Spade?
did.
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... No, that's very unlikely.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Well, you're welcome to speak to my manager.
So Spade
if
is
you'd like.
five-
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk to you.
505. I think we just cleaned 506. Beaumont.
Well, for that, you'd have to talk to my manager's
Cruises.
manager. Would you like to contact him? Sadly.
Room 505. Great.
Yeah,
It's on my floor.
it's my affiliate
Turn that
anniversary.
laptop
Back
on the other
when
way.
affiliate needed to be, I think, 100. Was it 50 or 100? I think it was 100, and then they lowered it to 50. I could be wrong though. But 2018 was when I got my affiliate. 50. It used to. Oh, it was always 50. Okay.
G-O-D. I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic to your plight.
All right. So we cleaned up this last time. We're not gonna clean it though. I'm trying to remember like the things we can do. Oh, get Hunter to get PA out. Okay. I can't remember.
Andrew, are you okay?
Yeah, it's just.
I didn't clean
I
up the
slipped
piddle
in the
wrist or
puddle
leaving
by the
Andrew.
restrooms.
Oh, he hurt himself. Oh no!
Clean that.
I got the achievement
No,
for it,
if
but I'm
it's
not
my
happy
fault.
about it.
I should have asked Eugene to repair the.
75. That might have been it.
Oh, 60. Thanks.
I remember being kind
I
of a
need to
lot.
bring this to our VIP guest, the one who rented the entire floor.
Yeah, we never found out who that is either. Okay, this.
He's sort of a celebrity, isn't he?
He sure acts like one. I wouldn't want to be that poor assistant.
Hey, Ram. Thank you.
I wish I was assigned to clean his room. Can you imagine the weird things I'd find?
Be careful what you wish for. I wouldn't be surprised if the man kept a few skeletons in his closet.
Yeah, we never find out who he
Tell
is.
me who he is.
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity. I do have a suspicion, though,
Oh?
but I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair
Prolong the
enough. Have fun
suspense.
up there.
You too.
Yeah, we never find out about him either. Like, hopefully we can get more answers by the second playthrough, because we are going to pick him as our acolyte. You're gonna head off? Alright. Animal, thanks so much for hanging out. You may... Oh, you should play it. It's a lot of fun. If you like detective games, this is definitely a lot of fun.
Mr.
That's what
Spade?
they call them in the game. Not spoopy. Murder, yes. Mystery. Very gay, but good. Not spoopy though. Basically, this takes place in Montreal in the 1950s, and it's sort of like a social commentary about how queer people were viewed back then, and like psych patients, queer and like psych patients and stuff like that. Very interesting story-wise. Yeah. There's like one body. I mean, I don't know if it even is a murder mystery because we don't really figure out like who murdered him. Like the game kind of ends after we find the body. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and throw these away. So these are me. She's under the assumption that this guy is after her, but really, it was just circumstance kind of thing. Yeah, creepy, but it's more like built to be creepy than actually creepy. It's not a payoff. The payoff isn't creepy at all.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
So we went with Beth last time, which I love Beth. I kind of wish we can do it again, but we're gonna try Andrew this time.
Beth, it's Sophie. Can I speak to Andrew, please?
Yeah.
Rotary phones are. We had one in the basement. I remember. They definitely kind of make they definitely make the brain go burr. You know.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, Sophie. Yeah, it's just my trip to the 6th floor took longer than expected.
Oh, I'm sorry to add to your plate, but I really need your help.
Sure. What's up?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Mr. Spade? Why would he?
I found a dark room.
I don't know. He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Jesus. What are you doing in them exactly?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but
Snooping!
sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Victimless crime.
And Mr. Spade caught you in the act.
Yes. I think we should call the police.
Whoa, slow down a minute.
But-
Sophie, there are pictures of you invading our guests' privacy.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I believe you. I believe you. But others might not.
Mm-hmm.
With those pictures, it could really blow up in your face if a guest were to complain about missing items.
Well, I threw them out.
Well, that's one way to deal with it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You said you found the pictures hanging over the bath, right? Were they still wet?
I wouldn't say wet, but a little damp, yeah.
Keezy photographer.
So you must have developed them fairly recently.
What are you getting at?
Well, the pictures you found were left there to dry, but he could have developed more of them in an earlier batch. He wouldn't have left them in the bathroom, though. Probably stored them somewhere dry.
Are you telling me I should snoop around?
Well, it's nothing you haven't done before.
Low
True.
blow.
Nah, come on. A little joke's never killed anyone.
Any idea where I should start then?
Well, according to my notes, Mr. Spade asked for the combination to his room safe. There's a good chance he stored more pictures in it.
Maybe, but I don't have the code.
Maybe I can...
We know where the code
Give me a
is.
second.
Well,
Shoot.
What?
Bad news is, I can't find the combination list. good news is, we can probably do without it. Most guests write their code down to make sure they don't forget it. So, say you wanted to look for it, I could keep an eye out and call you if I see our mysterious photographer return.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, and Andrew,
Yes?
please keep this between us.
Of course. Don't worry about that.
Alrighty. You chose Andrew as your acolyte, the bookworm, the nerd. We're getting help with the nerd. Sorry, I gotta like click all these, even though otherwise it's gonna bother me because the red's gonna bother me. The notifications bother me. There you go. Okay. Okay, so we know a lot about this from the first playthrough. The thing is,
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down.
so he left.
We have that in common.
Yeah, Discord. Funny thing is, though, on my phone, it's a different story. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's Lindsay. 99th Infantry. Okay, that's one of the codes. Oh. Game's telling me to look at this. Hang on. I do turn it for social media. Turning the notifications off for all the social media apps, it was like the best thing I ever did for myself.
Beaver Lake. I did Harry's Diner too. This
So
is
she's-
the sale where I found that Richard. I just visited the oratory for the first time in years.
So
This has to be a coincidence, right?
it is actually a coincidence. She thinks that he's tracking her, but we already know that
Is this the floor of the Clarington? That's my schedule. Just how Morgan. Is that your real name?
34.
Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
34.
Question. Could that be a reminder for the safe combination?
Oh, wait, what was the last one? So 34, 99, year of hospital discharge, and we know that's in his suitcase.
What do we have here?
All right, 34, 57.
Psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses and prescriptions. Is he here?
Who? Oh, Mr. Spade? No, he's not.
Andrew? You said you'd call if he was coming back to his room.
Right. I did, right. Sorry about that.
Oh my god, Andrew. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I'm so sorry, Sophie. I couldn't help but check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
What is it?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
Whoa. Like they have in the movies? What is he tracking?
Me, I think. The map's marked at a couple of spots. They're all places I visited recently.
Jesus. Did you... have you found anything on him?
I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan. Mr. Spade must be an alias.
The Maltese Falcon.
The Mal what?
I can't believe I didn't notice it earlier. The Maltese Falcon. It's a book centered around a private investigator named Sam Spade.
Oh, you don't think Mr. Morgan's a PI too, do you?
Well, if he is, he's not exactly being subtle about it. It's spy and using James Bond as a pseudonym.
James who?
Never mind. It's from another book. Did you find
Nerd.
anything else?
So, okay, so we're getting, like, some more, like, insight here. From Andrew's side, which I like. I like that they're mixing it up here. But yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on if you want the story to be spoiled or not. But basically, he is and isn't a PI. He's basically hired. He was hired by someone to pretend to be a PI. That's basically what his dealy-do is.
He seems to have spent some time in a psychiatric hospital.
Oh, he did? Well, a lot of people do, really. More than you'd think. It's not that weird. What does he suffer from?
According to his file, insomnia, anxiety, memory loss.
He's probably been through some pretty traumatic events. So is that all you found, then?
So I wonder. Okay, so with Beth being a lesbian, I wonder if each of the acolytes kind of parallel some like the guests in the storyline. So Beth is a lesbian, just like how Marcella and Anne are lesbians. So I wonder if Andrew was in a psych hospital, and so his story actually parallels Paul Morgan's. That would make sense, and that would actually be really because it's a commentary on both, you know, on marginalized groups basically. Yoga time. Alrighty.
I discovered an army picture taken in Belgium in 1944. I think he was in World War II.
That would certainly explain his symptoms. Imagine all the horrors he must have seen. Do you know which division he was in, by any chance?
The 99th Infantry, I think.
The Battle Babies.
The Battle Babies? That's a weird nickname.
Look at this nerd knowing stuff. Beth didn't know anything.
Experience. Still, they fared well against the Germans. Got medals of honor and everything.
Oh, you're still playing line about lesbians? Yeah, we're doing the different story path though with the different acolyte. Okay, so this is interesting actually. So Beth is very street smart. Like I'm comparing to like how when we talked to Beth about the same subject, Beth is very street smart. Andrew is very book smart. So we're getting different like input from them about these topics. And I really like that. I really like that detail a lot.
How do you know so much about World War II?
Because he's a nerd!
Obviously.
Of course. Well, I'm glad you know so much about so much stuff.
Who knew being a huge nerd would pay off one day?
Oh, he knows what he is. Good. Good.
Found anything else on Mr. Morgan?
My question is though, is this like I don't feel like I'm not an expert in 1950s like lingo, but are they talking like how people in the 1950s do? I don't know. It doesn't feel like how they're talking is I don't know. I'm not 100% sure even there is like they're talking very normal, but normal in like a modern way. It kind of seems like.
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Wait, you figured out the combination already?
It took some work, but yes.
Wow. You're a resourceful gal, aren't you?
I have my moments.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Please do. And I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
All right. Thanks.
Alright. So it is... What was it? It was 34. I kind of wish I could just type it in. 34. No. I have to... 90... 99... 99... And it was 57? There we go. I think they're just a smidgen too modern, I feel. I don't think they're for real was saying at the time that they're doing and all. But they're doing, yeah, it's alright. It's not taking me out of the story, but it does feel like isn't there like more like like popular, I don't know what the term is, but you know, like slang. That would be, I guess, like specific slang in the 1950s that people tend to throw around a little bit more casually back then.
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now. M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests? I should make sure I've checked every page of the journal. Why are you following them?
Because he was hired by her.
Out at night. So many questions.
Yeah, I already know, like, she's like, oh, we already know, like, what's going on here. At least I do. If people want me to update them, if you guys are lost, just let me know. Like, they have Gal, which people say a lot. Has anyone dropped a confirmed bachelor yet?
Oh.
Okay, lesbian books. Is that from the game? The laughing? Oh, confirmed bachelor. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. I think I've seen that yet. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Jekka, you gotta redeem it. You gotta redeem it.
The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored without her TV shows.
Fine, for you, I'll give you a freebie. But yeah, there, okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna probably throw this away. We're gonna throw away evidence that okay, that's fine. We can leave that there. We're gonna throw this away though. First time I played through, I didn't throw anything away. But this time we're gonna... Don't forget to buy more film. We're gonna take away evidence. I don't think I can throw that away. We can throw all these away. We can throw the gun away. I don't know. Like, what's a reasonable amount of stuff to throw away so the cops don't get sussy, so they don't turn into sussy buckas. Oh gosh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm joking, of course. I'm not. I don't. I did it anyway. Like, I don't think we need to throw that away. We basically need to throw away evidence that he was in a psych hospital. And that, and that he's gay. Because he's also gay. Okay. Okay. Do we throw anything else away? Like him having a... I don't think that that's a big deal. I'm just trying to think of, like, what we can do. We'll be back up here, so I can definitely make a decision before we go downstairs to see the police. All right.
M and H. Maybe Andrew could find them in the logbook.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hey. Just a second. Beth, could you cover for me?
Again?
Pretty please. Sorry about that. So, I take it you opened Morgan's safe. What was in it?
A journal.
Oh. Does it say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
2 other staff members? Who is it?
No, they're guests. I don't know their names though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Are you alright?
Of course. Sorry. I'll just need some more info to narrow the search. What do you know about them?
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
It could be initials, or maybe, I don't know, husband and mistress.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
I found out that Mr. Morgan made a request to be transferred to room 507, but it was denied because...
That's Mrs. Beaumont's room, right?
Exactly.
But why would he switch rooms? He's got his entire dark room set up in 505.
I'm not sure. I just thought it might be related.
I guess we can keep that in mind, but... Wait a minute. There's a couple staying in room 509. Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
My thoughts exactly.
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I was there when they checked in. Handed them a couple pamphlets on tourist attractions. I remember noticing that Mr. Cruz wears the same cologne as my father, but...
That's not much to go on.
It wouldn't have to do with anything.
Do you, perhaps, have room 509 on your to-do list?
I do, actually.
Would
Opportunity.
it be rude of me to suggest you do some...
Snoopy?
Snoopy.
I guess that's what I'm known for now.
Ah, don't worry. I'm sure we'll find a better legacy for you.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Watch out.
Time to snoop.
All right?
Time to snoop.
I promise.
Time to be a little stupid poops. Stupid poops. See, this is something that is funny. They set up this whole, like, introduction where she's getting ready to snoop this room. And then we can't because she doesn't have her key.
I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again.
Yeah, the whole, like, how do you forget something like that? Like, don't you pat yourself down
My keys to enter room 509.
20 times a day?
I should probably check the break room.
Doesn't other people do that? Ooh. Crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunchy, crunch. Sorry, I'm cracking my fingers, and they have crunch. Alrighty. So,
Come on, keep your secrets, Locker.
let's take a look here. So this is Eugene. Did I save Eugene? Maybe I didn't do enough
Don't
because.
usually leave these on the opens. It's locked.
So all the dude lockers are out here from what it looks like. Jacques.
The way they look at each other, you can tell it's the real deal.
Oops.
Off limits.
Alright. We gotta do more to protect Wendy this time. Because that's where I fudged up. And actually, we know that Linda did this. Linda wants to get Wendy fired. So this is a complete setup by Linda.
Hypocrite bitch. I'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it.
Okay, so Wendy's locker. So last time we just threw away the lipstick.
This goes beyond constructive criticism. It's just a personal crusade.
Alright, so we're going to throw away the lipstick and the letter. And I guess I can wipe this down. Ah, I can't. Okay, we're going to wipe this away. Because it's Linda trying to set up Wendy. Now here's a question. Do I leave this?
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
Who wrote on Linda's door?
I don't mean to disturb you, but did you see who wrote that message on Linda's door?
What?
The lipstick message. Do you know who wrote it?
Ah, this is how we would know beforehand. I didn't click this option though.
Alright. Okay.
I wanted to be there for her, but this would have been a clue. We're gonna throw that away. We're gonna see what happens. Like, we'll do the second playthrough, and if I don't get all the endings I want, then I might just play this game a little bit on my own.
Linda, you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes.
Andrew's Book Club.
If there's anyone to be in a book club with, it'd be Andrew. Maybe I should join this.
Yeah. So please report we found Tipsy is upon us. So I can throw these things away, but I don't think they have any thing to do.
Yvette's and Susan's favorite activity, talking behind other people's backs.
Wendy.
It's locked.
Carol.
Off limits.
Okay. Just making sure.
It's locked. Fine. Keep your secrets, locker.
Sophie, these are my stuff.
Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old. Haven't gotten any tips so far.
Oh, she's
today.
collecting tips to go to Paris. I finally put that together. She's putting tips in here so she can go to Paris. That's what the Eiffel Tower. That's cute.
Off limits. Open sesame.
Okay, so hopefully that's enough to keep Wendy from getting fired. Can't go in here yet.
Right.
Oh wait, I need to get the
Master key only unlocks the guests' rooms.
I need to get the key.
I'll have to get my keys later. At least I can get into 509 now.
All right. I don't think I can go in here yet.
Locked. Eugene must be running around trying to keep the hotel in one piece.
Hey, Sophie.
Oh, hey, Andrew. On break already?
No, not yet. I have to deliver something to our VIP guest.
Again?
Yeah, the requests just keep on coming. What about you? Aren't you supposed to be in 509?
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Ah, gotcha. What a day, huh? tending to an eccentric VIP guest, discovering, well, what you discovered in 505. Pretty exciting as far as a workday at the Clarington goes.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though. While I was looking for my keys, I found some graffiti on Linda's door.
No way. What is it?
The words, hypocrite, bitch, in red lipstick. I wonder who could have written it.
Linda.
Call this an educated guess, but Wendy has a pretty solid motive to me. You'd have to be living under a rock to miss how Linda's been treating her lately.
Wendy shouldn't have done that. Linda's been too harsh if Bernard hears about this.
Bernard's already on his last nerve today. If he catches wind of more drama between Linda and Wendy, the stress might kill him.
Well, that would certainly make Beth very happy.
I don't know the first thing about running a hotel, but the amount of pressure he must be under, I don't think any good would come from adding to that.
Yeah, you're right. Heads would definitely roll. I don't even want to think about the drama.
Oh, so can we get Linda fired? Because
conflict makes for
she's
a
gonna
good
keep pushing
read,
it?
But in real life, it can be a bit much to deal with. You've always been good at staying above it, though. You get along with everyone.
Some people are easy to get
I
along
don't
with.
think I get along with everyone, but
Romance
some
option.
people are worth getting friendlier with, like you.
Aww.
Thanks. I'm glad not
He's
everyone around here
sweet.
thinks I'm a complete bore.
Aww.
Wait till Beth hears this. Well, it was nice to chat. Don't let me keep you, though. I have to head to maintenance anyway. Maybe Eugene can help me find the product our guest of honor is looking for.
Yeah, we've both got a lot on our plates today.
I'll be ready and waiting for your updates on H&M. Take care.
You too.
I would think he would be more apprehensive. Like, Beth was, like, egging us on the whole time. I would thought that he would be more, apprehensive because, well, timid and nerd tend to go hand in hand. But, I think maybe because he reads books and he's all about the thrill of the plot. Maybe that's why he's being like, oh, you go, girl. Okay, so I think we can leave now because I disposed all the evidence. So we're gonna take off now. Okay, 509.
Oh, I do have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
Yeah.
Oh boy, someone's been living it up.
We also know that these girls are also gay.
All that's missing are the pills.
I'm not gonna go through the whole, reading everything this time around, but these girls are basically...
First gift. You just left it behind like this.
But these girls are basically doing the whole, like, one of them's getting married, but they're lesbian lovers, so they're having one less, they had one less hurrah. See? They drew two ladies dancing together. Alrighty, in balloon.
Another fan of The Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
Sorry for the mess. Bless this mess. If only cleaning was this easy, huh? If only, if only.
What's the story behind this?
Cinderella silver, huh? Okay, let's see. And those are already up. I think this is good to go. Alright. Easy peasy. Squeezy wheezy. Alright, 509. Alright.
More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb.
Clean. God, check out. This is a couple's room. That's why everything's bigger.
Looks like someone. I should bring that back to my cart.
Clean, clean. Alright. That's why we're getting the scraps papers first.
Let's put those on the bathroom shelf.
Alright. I'm a little less apprehensive. Like, one thing I was apprehensive was because I didn't want to, like, leave evidence that I was snooping around, but,
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically untouched.
cleaning room for cleaning. Alright, right. So he's sleeping on the couch. Because they were having issues. Like, he was thinking that she was cheating on him. Which she was. He just didn't realize it was with Lady.
Wow. You look like a couple out of a magazine.
Rosary, so he's a religious man. That's why he wouldn't understand what the whole situation. Oh, thank you.
Hello.
All right, so we assume this is Paul Morgan.
Hello? Andrew? Is that you?
Oh.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk.
Andrew?
Hey, Sophie.
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Michael Myers.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, hang
Someone
on.
just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
That's pretty unsettling. Hang on. Hey, Beth? You got a minute?
No.
Give me a second, Sophie. Okay, so Beth tells me she just patched a call through to 509.
Did she recognize the caller's voice?
Oh, do you think maybe it was Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Let me check.
I used to leave voicemails like that on random numbers way back then. Oh
But
gosh.
she's not sure whether it was Mr. Morgan's or not.
Did she notice anything else?
She says it sounded like a bell rang in the background. Like an elevator bell. So she assumed whoever was calling was one of our guests.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I get why you're on edge.
Short.
but
Oh, I don't got
see
anything
any way
recent.
he could know you're in 509.
Unless you want to see something
I
old.
haven't spoken to anyone about this.
Any personal
No,
requests?
I know you didn't. Can you ask Beth not to patch any calls here for a while?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Wait a second.
Something with a good
I just remembered
snooze.
something about this morning. I can't believe I didn't think about it before.
What is it?
A few minutes after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby, I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all alone.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think it was a minute or two after 10.
Hmm.
What?
No pigs.
I remember hearing a loud noise
got
on the
any pig
fifth floor right
territories.
around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
You think it was her?
Maybe. Did you notice anything weird about her?
I don't know. She passed by the front desk so fast I barely had time to see her. Although,
Yeah?
I've always seen the Cruises as a pair. I suppose it is a bit odd that she left without her husband. Maybe she was sneaking out. Or maybe she was following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just pause right here. Actually, no, we'll finish
Hopefully
this
I
and
can
then I'll
make
pause.
sense of all of this.
I'm sure you can. Give me a call as soon as you found something, okay?
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Alright, let me quick. Alright, I think I have. I'll give my longest snoot girl some let's see if I can find a picture of her. It's been a while since I shared a picture of her, so we'll see. Hopefully I don't have to scroll too far back here to find it. I guess I could always post the TikTok video too. That's an option. Because it's a watercolor picture, but I record the process on TikTok, so... Oh, there it is. Alright. Alright. I hope that's I hope that's a good snoot. I hope that's a good snoot. I hope that does the job. I'm still pretty happy with this picture, except the claws. I've kind of gotten a little bit better drawing claw hands since then, so these kind of don't look super great to me anymore. But maybe I'll have to redo it sometime. Because I actually haven't drawn her like this in a while. Chicken talons? Sure. She's a Sylvani. And Sylvanis are basically like forest gods that are kind of like an amalgamation of a bunch of different animals, I guess. Best way I can describe it. I need to draw more of them. It's one of those... So much to do! I love... Like, I'm like, you know, when you're super obsessed with your own content and your own OCs, but you also have to be like, you're the main source of everything. So nothing's gonna get done until you actually do it. I would say random animal souffle. Yeah. Like, there's one that I want to do that looks like a pangolin. Which was eventually, like, what I thought when I wanted to go with her. But I went with something different, because it just didn't feel right. But, yeah. Like, it's... I would say that they all kind of, like... Still very animalistic, but yeah. Like, a random animal souffle is definitely the kind of the direction I want to go more with. Anyway, there you go. Dave! Hydrate. All right. There we go. Moisten! Moisten! Moisturize me. Moisturize me. Well, thank you for asking, Crit. When did you post some of your art? Show art, Crit. Do it. Do it. Alrighty. Let's see here. Alright, we gotta find the rest of the puzzly pieces. This is Fauna. AKA Jules. Like, this is one of those things where it's like, maybe this, if I tell the story out, in the way, it would be one of those spoiler things, but it's Jules, basically. Jules in a past life was Fauna, and so I call this form Fauna because of God, the way things were set up. Oh God, how do I even? This is one of those things where it's like, I could explain, but do you have 3 hours? You know, it's one of those things. Maybe I'll type it up in share, and if people want to read my complicated blurbs of all my bullshit. Here, let me, like this. Oops, no, not 2 E's. Sorry, like this. Although her full name, at least the name that she gives out, is Jules. It's funny, like, it's weird how things kind of turn out, because when I first was designing her, I didn't really make her whole, like, thing based on, like, diamonds, and things just kind of took form on their own, and it's weird that happened. But yeah, that's the name that she gives out, although I wouldn't say that's not really her real name, you know?
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information. Who could blame you for seeing? These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
Alright, so we got all the puzzly PCs. We got all the Reese PCs. Alright. Too far. Or like this, and then like, I mean, it seems like that. Okay, well, we don't know. I don't know for sure. Oh wait, this. We can just do this. All right, and then that. And then that. And then that. And then that. And that. There we go.
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
I think we know where the gist of everything is. I think there was one here. Yeah, here we go.
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied. Aha! I'll have to remember these.
Wait, that's the thing.
Aha! I'll have to remember these.
Wait a minute, whoa. We never figured this out, too. Like, why was she emptying her account? Oh, that's right. She wanted to run away. Okay, never mind. She wanted to run away.
Right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
She wanted to run away with,
Yes, these are part of more of these symbols.
She wanted to run away with Anne. That was what was going on. Does she exist in the same reality as Yeah, I would say so. She, gosh. I have this one... Okay, I don't have, like, one hub, because, like, there's a lot of traveling between different worlds and realms. I have several, like, places. One place is, like, sort of this, okay, so like bubble realms, like bubble realms, but like an archipelago of them all close together, and it's called the Apexagora Archipelago. Instead of like islands, though, it's like island realms, I guess is the best way I can describe it. And in the center is the Apexagora Academy, which is like a magic-based school. But it's more like a traditional college where it's like there are classes there, but it's more like a gathering of like minds where people go to share their ideas and stuff like that. So she's not a student or a teacher, but she goes there for like resources and stuff like that. But she basically, a lot of mages that that are associated with the school have their own little bubble realms where they live, and she lives in one. It's basically the words apex and agora, like that. Apexagora, apex as in top, and then agora means gathering, so it's the top. So it basically means top gathering, I guess, is the best way I can. But yeah, it's like the bubble realms were there were once like a naturally occurring thing, but now with like they've been kind of like the academy was built, and now they actually make like there's some natural occurring ones that are really old, but a lot of the newer ones were like what's the word? Like made, like synthetically made, basically. For like training grounds and stuff like that, or for testing stuff. Oh, rabbits. Ooh, an Angora rabbit at the Apexagora. So an Angora at the Apexagora. That's actually really fun. Maybe I'll have to think about that. Maybe a rabbit teacher or something like that. Angora rabbits are beautiful, though. Do it now. Bye. This was something.
Yeah. I think these match the symbols on the papers I collected.
Okay, looking for anything else. It's one of those things where it's like bubble, as in like the realm is very small, confined. It's like bending of space time, where I don't know. I guess I haven't decided like if they're actually represented in bubbles. But when I think of pocket realms, I think of you don't see it as it's like you have linear space, but then there's like this sort of like tiny little like there's like this entryway to a sort of like an invertive sense of space-time. I'm not a scientist, by the way. I picture these things in my head and I do the best I can to explain them. But I haven't decided I haven't quite decided how I want Apexagora to be like representative. Like if you can actually see them outside and in physical bubbles. But I think that it would make more sense that they just are closely together and you can't see them, but they are just clustered together. I don't know. It's very. I haven't quite decided. There's still a lot of up in the air, and I haven't decided like what I like better, what makes more sense to me, stuff like that. So it's a student housing via cluster of pocket something like that. Not quite dimensions. Dimensions is like different from what realms. Like the way people tend to use dimensions is like realms, but dimensions are more like different, like higher dimensions is more like different. I'm sorry, I'm not great at explaining. Words are hard, and I'm not the best explaining things. But yeah, it's like, yeah, pocket realms. Want to see the progress I've gotten in the Bunful model? Yes, please share, Dave. If you want to share your commission info too, in case anybody would be interested in commission, please go ahead. Dave has gotten to the hobby of needle felting, and he is offering commissions now. So if anybody wants like a cute little needle felt of like an OC or their fursona or anything like that, you know, Dave is, oh, that's so cute. Look at that bunny. Oh man, bunny's definitely the theme, isn't it, around here? But yeah, feel free to share your commission if you want, Dave. But you know, think that the last thing in the Men in Black where an alien is playing marbles with the games. That's it. Yeah, something like that. That would probably like be like the best visually. That would probably be like the best visually appeasing thing. But that is essentially what it is. Maybe not like an entire universe though, but like just because these are they're small areas. They're about like, when I say like you know, they're islands of pocket realms. Each realm is about the size of an island. They're not huge spaces. Depending on, you know, like it depends. Like some are bigger, definitely bigger than others. Oh, that's so cute, Dave. Oh, I love it. He freezes. Yeah. Monday week marks. Oh, really? Oh, congrats, Vid. Yoga's definitely something I want to get into too. I got this cool spacey yoga mat.
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a coworker? SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz.
Okay, yeah, what are all these?
Or her.
Who's SW? A lot of these things we never got resolved on. Like, I thought that we would, like, get information on that, unless they're just all red herrings. Really? Aww. Happy to hear that, Vid. It feels good when you, I can't say experience that myself, but I bet it feels good, to feel in a body you're more confident in, you know? Yogurt. Ha! Ha ha! Funny. Oh, okay, okay, sorry. Ad. Okay, we need to go to 505 and get the rest of the Codys.
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
I don't think there's anything else. We don't really need to close the door, but yeah, I want to. Okay, 4 is I. 8 is... Did I not get 8? Okay, this is L. I guess, no, 8 is... 8 is W. Where did we see that? Right there.
That's one of the oh, these symbols match some of the ones on the torn message.
Okay, there we go. Welcome back. I was just saying that I'm happy for you, and it probably feels really nice to be in a body you feel more confident in. Also, just, you know, better health. try to notes in the vent next to 7 was okay. Well, 6 is U. P is R. Next to your room. That's right. Y. Oops. Y. M.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
Yeah, definitely not happy with the with the old body sack. Yeah, I feel that.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. It's me.
Sophie, did you uncover anything in 509?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols.
Oh, thanks.
A kind of secret
No
code.
problem, Ved.
What?
Sleep well, alright?
Awesome. Did you crack it?
It says, I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? What an odd thing to do.
Yeah. And whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think maybe one of them's having an affair?
So it is actually a affair. She's having an affair.
Well, that's possible. It's quite obvious they're having marital problems.
What makes you say that?
I'm pretty sure the husband was sentenced to sleeping in the living room. I found a pillow and some sheets on the couch.
Don't you think he might have fallen asleep in front of the TV? I know my dad does that a lot. Often with the volume turned way up high. Drives my mother crazy. Did you find anything else?
Not really. I just have this maid instinct.
A maid instinct? What's that?
Well, after a couple of years working as a maid, you become quite good at gauging guests by the state of their room, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. And what does room 509 tell you?
I've cleaned the rooms of many happy, loving couples. This isn't one of them. It feels cold.
Alright. So what now?
I think I should go and have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message.
Good idea. It's almost break time for me. If you need my help again, you can ask Beth to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Thanks, Sophie.
Alright. Is there anything else I need in here I need to clean? I don't think so. We can't clean the roses. Yeah, the wilted roses. Sign of an unhappy household. Christ. No one was fired by Bernard. Okay. Oh God. Yeah. People can still hear you, hun. Okay, so we didn't get Linda fired. Because I think you can do something to get Linda fired. But maybe I was supposed to leave the note on there. Why is she crying? Okay, well, we'll let them do their thing. Yeah, we're doing, oh, we can't even go back here anymore because, oh, I want to go back there, but we can't because the murder hasn't happened yet. I see. Yeah, we're doing the second storyline to get different results. Alright.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
This one right here. We can't do it because we don't have a screwdriver.
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Alright, let me check something real quick. Did I, get the achievement where I kept making it so Bernard doesn't get, or Eugene doesn't get fired? Okay, so there's a... okay. So I didn't get it. Maybe it was because I left the window open. Alright, we'll try this again. Why can't I? Oh, that's right. We have to actually go into the janitor's closet to get the screwdriver. Not to get the prompt to go get the screwdriver. Yeah, and then Bernard basically has I mean Eugene. Eugene has a his daughter goes into a psych ward too. Like that. There we go.
Highest priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now. Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
So William Weston...
Huh. This must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father.
Something about his daughter. Alright.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Okay, now we gotta go downstairs to get the screwdriver. Oh, Bernard, what are you doing? Huh?
It's, Miss Bellavent, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right.
Doesn't know his own employees. A+ boss.
You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring...
Okay, Crit, thanks for hanging out. Sleep well, alright?
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
So do I lie? I know he asks us 2 questions, and we can lie with 1.
No. I'm just getting a screwdriver.
Let me try this.
Screwdriver? What for?
Loose vent.
Well, that sounds like a job for Eugene, doesn't it?
Okay, so
Yes.
I thought he was going to ask us another question.
Leave the repairs to him.
Okay. I will.
What's going on?
Oh, Andrew.
Sorry. Seems I've made a habit of sneaking up on you today. Spying on Bernard again?
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Ah, gotcha.
Eugene?
What? Maybe you should go have a look. You know what? I'll stand guard by the elevator and holler if Bernard approaches.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick.
Alright. So we know basically Bernard.
Does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
Invalid input, but I remind you that in terms of agreement, I did my part and I got out of jail. I have ensured the news of your deviant ways would not leak. Because he's a communist, basically. I have worked relentlessly. These press refuse to return Claritin to his former glory. You ask I lower prices, but I can tell you the plan. I plan on doing just the opposite. My guess will only be la creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place in their sinful debaucheries.
With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that.
Alright, so basically...
Something that could help so many people.
Yeah.
Because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
So we're gonna get rid of this, because we're trying to make sure that...
Aha! Let's get you to that vent.
We're gonna try to do what we can to make sure, Bernard doesn't get fired. I mean, Eugene doesn't get fired.
Ew. Is this Linda's?
Linda's over the shoulder boulder holder. This is one of those things like, what can we throw away here? Let me try throwing this away. Because we know he actually tries to call him again. When he goes back into the office. He wants to lower the prices to make it affordable for the average Joe, but Bernard wants to basically
Wow. Just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
But Bernard wants to make it ritzy.
Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very different back then.
Less stressful. More fun! Alright, let's see if that let's see if that will do the trick.
Do you remember that loose tile from last week? Yes. Well, I'm afraid it hasn't been properly repaired.
What do you mean?
I mean that, it's still broken, sir. Someone put a rug on top of it, but you can still hear it crack. I'm just checking to make sure guests don't trip over it.
Thank you, Heart.
Description?
No, it isn't.
Water.
Sir.
Stretch.
Then I suggest you stop worrying about Miss Bellevit. What were you doing in my office?
I was looking for a screwdriver.
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Huh. Must have been Eugene. Well, don't you have work to do?
Yes, sir.
Then get to it. Oh, Mrs. Drake has asked
Yeah,
to see
I'm gonna give
Again?
Dave a
Just
platform.
indulge her. Apologize one more time for Friday's mishap. Do whatever needs to be done. We cannot.
Not a huge
afford to
platform,
lose
but you
such
know,
loyal
if
guests.
anyone's interested.
Very well, sir. Whew. I think my heart stopped beating there for a moment.
Yeah, me too. But at least I found what I was looking for.
Perfect. Now, I should probably get to it before you-know-who comes out of his office again. Keep me posted.
Cute little guys. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, cute little guys. So he sits down. Oh, he's still gonna dial the phone?
I'd like to speak to Mr. Weston.
Okay.
It's Bernard Leduc from the Clarendon.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
All right.
He's trying to... Weston, who's the owner of the store, he's trying to rub elbows with fancy people. Oh, you got him into the hobby?
You're right. That shouldn't be there.
Hey,
I'll have
Beth.
someone. Bernard still leaves these around the front desk? Guess he didn't hear Beth when she swore
I'm doing
she'd
core
burn the place to
for
the
a
ground
very
once
cute
she
little
was
guy
separate
while waiting
from
for
her
Wendy Color
son.
to arrive. Nice. So you do it too, Heart? Do you have anything to do? Do you have any ones that you made that you would like to show? Crochet. Heart crochets?
This week really needs to be fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
Cruche. I feel like it would be like something I would be tempted to say croquet. Croquet, crochet. Crochet, croquet, croquet, touche. Touche, croquet, touche.
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
I probably have. I probably have. Alright. If you want to share again, please do. Off the big
I'm too
soft
sweet to stir from
bapper
511.
wagger.
But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
The big old back. That's almost. Is that too much of a? Is that too English even for Heart? Who is also too English for an Englishman? Oh, Daveism, of course. Oh God, so much tissue. Ew! Ew! The wagger that's big soft and she's used for papping. It wag. Wagger, dog. Does Dave mean dog? Soft dog? And you use a soft dog that wags. Very good. I think we're good. Yeah, do you have a whip? Give us a whip. Whip it. Whip it good. Oops. Oh God, Dave, no. Let's not get into what WAPs are. Unless you're talking about kitty cats being caught out in the rain. Oh gosh. Because what else could that be? What else could that be other than kitty cats being cut out in the rain? Alright, what's this one? M. 3 is E. Squiggly Squoo is T. 5 is O. No, 5 is O. 5 is O. That is N. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Meet me tonight in my room. I think that's the song that I broke out in last time I played this. Come tonight. Fight the break of dawn. Oh no. Stay tonight. We'll be sleeping. Who we know is the child, not the actual husband. We just need to discuss our plan.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping.
So pics.
We need to discuss our plan.
Pictures. Pictures. Pictures for me. For me.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Hey, you got anything good for me?
1 second. I need to look at pictures. Oh gosh! Oh, this cute. Oh my god! I want to get the fucking fingerless gloves with the paw pads. I've been asking Jekka to make me part because she also knits and crochets. I really want a pair for myself though. Oh, Hard, these are all so cute. Dice bag because nerd. We're all nerds here. That's cute. Oh my god, I love them all. Repamba. Oh, and accepted your friend request because Heart is friend. Heart is friend. Your Sona colors. Yeah, I can see. I would want well, I want them to match my Sona. Probably like like fingerless gloves. So it would be black with probably like probably blue. I guess I haven't quite decided what I want my paw pads to be. I thought blue, but if they're gonna match my nose, maybe they should be black and white. I don't know. Like white for the paw pad, and then the beans would be black. That's probably what I would do. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. But I love fingerless gloves. Like just as like a design, and just the fact that your hands are warm, but then I can still touch things because I like touching things. I like to touch. Dave's got a wet. He's got a kitty cat that was caught out in the rain. Cause that's what that means, right? Right? She never goes out. Okay.
Actually, that's why I'm calling. Would you mind looking up another guest for me?
Oh, so there's one more character to the cast.
Yeah. Someone named Michael?
I'll just check the log. By the way, how'd you get that name?
I found another message written in secret code.
No need to wash her.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Is Michael another husband?
Maybe.
Well, there's one staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh! Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
That's really nice of you. So, Mrs. Beaumont is linked to the cruises, huh? I have a feeling we may be approaching the climax of this story.
I guess I should go have a look at
The
507,
climax.
but
Ooh.
it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
How about I call up there? To make sure no one's home.
Good idea.
Just a sec.
This is going a lot faster since I know, not to look at every little thing. Since I know what to look at and when to look at. Red panda and polar bear tiger.
Looks like the room is ready for your snooping, my lady.
Thank you, good sir. I'll call you back.
Alright. Time to go snoop. Burger. Burger. Exact. Oh my gosh. I love that. Dave's a burger. Hamburger. Yes. And you're a ham. You're a giant ham, Dave. You're a hamburger. Fair. Yes, mostly mustelid, I would say. Stoat, ferret, and then like long ears and long tail because features I like. I mean, technically my neck's a lot longer too. I mean, ferrets have long necks. They are noodles. They are noodle mammals. But I kind of I'm even I push it past a reasonable point. All right. Marital problems.
Tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont. He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far
Tree
away
trunk
from him
neck.
as possible.
I don't know. Tree trunks are kind of thick. I have more gosh. Fire hose neck, I guess. Yeah, wagon. Yeah, Noodle. I'm Noodle Animal. She is Noodle by name. Yeah, the white. Oh, this is. I was remembered trying to look for that.
Mr. Cruz, huh? Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise. So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
Rainbow colors. Sorry for the ads. You just meet your pam, yeah. Your red panda. Red pamba. Meow, meow. Okay, that's okay. We gotta still,
Aha. Keys are Snoop's best friend. Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
sender is Marcella. We already know that. Okay. I probably need to...
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen so a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it?
Yep.
And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Oh, right, Greta. That was... Cat. Cat? That is Cat.
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from?
Gay! Is from Gay!
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you. You almost look like Marcella.
Marcella and Ian.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Alright. Love this game is for its gay. Yes, exactly. Is gay. I mean, you know, it's not too super realistic because gay people didn't exist back in the 1950s. Gay is a completely new thing. I'm being facetious. I'm joking, by the way. I want to be clear, I'm joking because this is one of those things that people might not think I'm joking.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew.
Sophie, crazy timing. I've got something for you.
Oh, what is it?
I heard a certain Mr. Cruz and a Mr. Morgan had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who told you that?
Jacques did. Apparently, it got so heated he had to get involved. And it sounds like we were on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Can you guess what it is?
Gay? Fair.
Fair?
Exactly.
How bad was the fight?
Oh
I
my
think Jacques
god.
got in the
Oh
middle
my
of it before it
god!
got too intense. But he said Mr. Cruz looked like he was about to kill Mr. Morgan. So Mrs. Cruz must be having an affair with him, right? And her husband found out?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
What about the second one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that open a chest with 2 locks? Okay, there's definitely something going on between them.
Oh, you think? You think? Maybe they're just good friends! Ha! Historians will say that they're friends!
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
Really?
Gay!
Well, it is the 1950s after all. I guess anything's possible.
What?
Did you
Unrealistic.
find any clues that might support this?
Very
Nothing
good friends who
concrete.
smooch. Yes.
I mean,
Hey,
I did find a
Philly!
letter that suggests they
Thank
might have gone to
you!
college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's probably more likely.
Just good
I guess
friends.
we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that
Who
chest,
kiss and
but I don't think I'll be able to
play
open
Flick
it.
the Bean. Oh,
I've looked
God.
around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there.
You know, you
Mrs.
take a
Cruz
bean
must
and
have
you
left
just
with
flick it.
this morning.
Just roommates.
Probably.
Oh, Heart, that's funny how you said it.
So close.
I'll show you here in
I
a second.
can't believe it all ends here.
Well, if you get me a candle and some plaster, I may be able to do something about that chest.
How?
I'll tell you later, okay? Just find those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I can.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
I would never give up on you.
Oh. Alright, here, let me show you Heart. This was basically when I first played the game. This is the second playthrough, by the way. When I first played the game, this was my first hint of gay. And they were roommates. And they were roommates. 1 room, 2 women, and so many secrets. Yeah, go ahead. Two girls, 1 room. What do we got here? Sorry, it's long. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, these are those. I keep forgetting their name. Onigiri, or something like that. Like basically, it's like little like crochet critters that first got popular in Japan. But yeah, they sell little kits for it. That is so cute, though. The little hat. Like, the little crow alone would have been cute, but they gave it a little hat. Thank you. Amigurumi. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, you could just replace that with some your own black yarn. That's cute. That's heckin' cute. You could probably, like, if you wanted to make it a raven, you could probably, like, do a few other adjustments, like elongate. I would say elongate the body a little bit, and then, like, maybe give it a little beard at the chin. And they were roommates. And they were roommates. What am I doing?
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Plaster's over here, if I remember right. Candles are in the basement.
Great. This takes care of half of the
Blackbirds are
village
cute,
scavenger
but they're
hunt.
not corvids, and
As for the candles,
corvids are
doesn't Rebecca keep
are
some in
superior
her locker
birds.
downstairs?
Unless they are I don't think they are corvids. I could be wrong. This is true. Okay, good. This was like I said something confidently, and then I overthink things, and like, what if I'm wrong? Welcome to my brain. Welcome to my brain. Okay, so his thing is now open.
Figures that if you were going to break any rules, it'd be the ones about which books you can or cannot read.
List of prohibited books to read. Les Miserables. Here, let's see. Les Miserables. An essay concerning human understanding. Madame Bovary. Critique of Pure Reason. Candide. Of the Revolution of Heavenly Spheres. Ooh. That sounds like something I would like to read. Whether or not I would understand it, though, that still remains. Moist. You guys, I am not that flap of skin from Doctor Who. You guys keep treating me like I'm one. Hang on, I gotta close my door. Family's home and they're loud. 1 second. I'm back. Okay, I gotta show you this thing that I posted in Jen's chat. That I saw, I think on Tumblr? I can't remember. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Hopefully this works. Here you go. Enjoy. The Second Sex.
What happened to you before you came to Montreal? Why don't you want to go back home?
I hope this letter finds. Hello, my little ravioli. October 1st. That was Halloween. I hope this letter finds you well. I've been thinking about you a lot, praying for you every Sunday and more. You're always on my mind. You saw a giggle? Yeah. That'd be like that. That's the one cookie you have to dunk in milk before you eat it. Moisturize me. Yes, ma'am. I hope you still like Montreal. I heard it's getting really cold up there. Don't go out without a jacket and gloves. I know, you always rolled your eyes at me whenever I said that, but frostbites are no joke. I hope you write back soon. The boys have been asking about you, and even though you think they like to make fun of you, I know they really do miss you. Everyone misses you. Nobody cares about what happened except you, my darling. Just come home whenever you're done doing what you are doing. I keep telling your father that God has had the boldest plans for you, and that's his problem if he can't see it that. I've always seen it, my angel. Marcia, the grocery store, says, let go and let God. I trust your faith, my son. I really do. Whenever it takes you, as long as you find your way back home, I'll go back. I'll cook you a real ossobuco when you do. That's something you can't find in Montreal. God is by your side. I love you, Ma. So Andrew is very much an intellectual type. And So something happened to him. We don't know yet. We don't know the context of that yet. But basically his mom is trying to comfort him by saying, "Oh, trust God knows what's going. Trust God to know what to do." It's when you're telling that to somebody who's like an intellectual type is not. It's gonna not have the effect, because the thing is, when somebody is curious and questionable and wants to know, you know, the reason behind things, saying to like, don't try to understand it, just put all your faith in this higher power that you don't understand, isn't going to be the source of comfort that you think it is, you know? Never did I think I'd feel so sorry for Cassandra until I saw an episode from season 2. Very neat sugar cookies, though. But, yeah.
Andrew?
He was a priest!
I hardly recognized you. Guess this is from a different lifetime.
Oh, he was going to a school for... Oh, so did he lose his faith? So was he going to, like, Catholic school? And then he lost his faith because of some reason? I see. That's interesting.
At the SUV, I told him fixing the windows should be a top priority.
Oh, I very much like to see him, trust me, but I just can't find him. He's nowhere to be found. Gone.
I protected Eugene. Okay, I did get that achievement that time.
I don't know what on earth's going on. Is it because of that goddamn snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee? What do you mean? Well, the whole staff's completely off. Not leaving luggage carts everywhere. Wendy asking where they are.
Jidda.
Andrew, suddenly worrying about the floor tile. Oh, and that maid? What's her name? Sylvie? I never noticed how odd she is.
Sophie, you mean? I like her. She's a good girl.
You know what? I should call the city. Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
Oh, no. It's not that bad. I'm here, Valentine.
You have sex here now?
Come here. Let me help you forget about all that for a minute.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Candles, candles, candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where? Fine. Keep your secrets locker.
Alright. So if I remember right... we're gonna get my key now. Oh, let me put back, her key. Because we can get my key.
I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
You idiot. I can't believe that I fell in love with you.
So they still break up.
What?
I want my mother's ring back.
There. I don't want it.
You're tired? Go to bed, Heart! I wonder if there's a way we can save their marriage. Oh, hey, Lemon! Squeak like I never squeaked before. Squeak! How's that? How's that? How's that? You go alright. Have a good night, Heart. Sleep well, okay? Have you heard the famous movie director famous movie director staying in 602? Okay, I must have missed this last time. Ears exploded from tremendous squeak. Okay. Oh yeah, go to sleep, guys. If you need to sleep, sleep. It is weekend though, so you know. Who cares? Have you heard about the famous movie director staying in 602? Jacques, Yvette, and Susan. Yes, I heard I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must have been pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs in the hotel. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I heard that he's on a scout, but I'm not sure what that means. Maybe he's making a picture of Boy Scouts. He's looking for new talent. That's what that means. Do you think he'll shoot it in the hotel? I hope he does. Imagine we could meet famous actors like James Dean. Ah! Let's hope the director has supernatural powers because Dean is very much dead. Oh. He's already dead. Okay. What? James Dean is dead? Andrew's book club. Aww. Do we ever keep stealing my lunch? I want my Tupperware back, Susan. Alright, where's my key? There it is.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Sam, oh gosh, Sam and Dean. Never thought of those two in a while. That show, I loved Gabriel. And I think I also really like Death. Because those are just two types of characters I just really love. But man, that show was just kind of a mess most of the time. Sometimes it was a fun mess, though. I will admit that. You loved it? It was definitely... I thought elements of the stories were kind of dumb. I thought elements... And I also really hated how... Like, whoever was, like, in charge of writing that show, they were very good at building, like, you know, like good banter back and forth between the characters. Really good. Good, like, sense of suspense, good action. But, like, actual plot, like, key elements in plot... One of my things that they did all the fucking time, Scooby-Doo, that was a lot of fun. The one thing they did in that show a lot of time that pissed me the fuck off is they kept on like, oh, here's this new female character who has a lot of good chemistry, is really fun to watch, and then they kill her off either in that episode or in a few episodes later. Like, they killed off every like fucking. It's like they didn't know what to do with this character. So they just killed them half the time. You want to get... Dave. What's the angel's name? You know he's taken. You know he's got the angel over up in his ass. He's taken. I'm sorry, Dave. Castile? And? Yes. Dave's like, I can share! Yes, there you go. I can share! Sherry just Karen! But yeah, I really love the episode where Gabriel... fucks with like there's a few of them where Gabriel fucks with them, and then they killed off Gabriel because the writers didn't know what to do with characters when they couldn't think of anything else for them, so they just killed them off. I hated that. I never even like finished the series. Like, from what I hear, like they kept on, you know, bringing that show back on, you know, kept on bringing it back season after season, putting it on like on an IV drip, you know. But the episode where Gabriel traps them in like a warehouse and forces them to do like TV show stuff. Hi, I have erectile dysfunction. Like that shit, I eat that shit up. Was one of the only temporary set. Death was. Oh yeah, like how they would keep dying, but they kept on being brought back. I did like how one of the angels was like, "You guys keep dying, and we have to keep on bringing you back, because you're meant to be the vessels of Michael and Lucifer or some shit like that." I did think that was pretty funny. Like that's one of those things. Like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like. Like admitting to the cop out of the writing of the show, you know? Yeah, that was the reason. Yeah. They had a good wrap up. I don't know, maybe I'll revisit it, you know. Like I said, like episode by episode, like the chemistry between the actors was really good. They had really good chemistry with each other. There was a lot of fun banter, a lot of fun, like, you know, there's just so many, like, plot elements to the story as a whole that it just irked the fuck out of me. Wasn't there an episode where that had a racist truck? Wasn't that like one of the early episodes? This truck is racist. Woo! Like that's, I mean, it'd be one thing if it was being possessed by like the guy who drove it, but I think it was just like his bad vibes being passed on to the truck. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been like a fucking while. I mean, the show was popular for a reason. People loved it. You don't remember much of the earlier stuff. I remember, okay, I remember not liking, okay, I remember like, okay, so there's shows where death is treated like a serious thing, and then there's shows where death is like so commonplace that like everyone's desensitized to it, and they're like, oh, big whoop. Supernatural is definitely later, because I remember like the first episodes where people were dying, and Sam and Dean didn't give a shit. Like, these were people's lives, and Sam and Dean were like, oh, I guess he's dead. Oh well. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't know. The complete lack of empathy kind of took me aback. I remember that. But basically that became such a commonplace in the show where it's like, okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm interested in rewatching it just for the Gabriel episodes and maybe the Death episodes too, because Death was a lot of fun. Even though I think his introduction was a little bit dumb. Unless okay, so I remember the introduction of him. He was like in a restaurant, and everybody around him was dead. Like, oh, this is death, big deal. Like, did he have a reason to kill everybody in that restaurant? Maybe I missed it. Like, if there was like even just like a little like nugget of a line where it's like, oh, there's a gas leak in here, and I had to work to do, you know. But it was like, oh, he can just kill whoever he wants because he wants to, because he's death. I kind of hate shit like that, you know? Like, it seems like it's there just for the shock value, not because it's something that it makes sense for the character, you know? I remember not liking that too much. Like, make it make sense, you know? Like, either he's a character, like Death has to be a little bit conservative because, you know, he's a neutral force, you know? Yeah. Oh yeah. He was, and then he died too because they didn't know what to do with the character. That's the biggest critique of Supernatural. Oh, writers wrote this really cool character, but they don't know what to do with him anymore. Better kill him. And they did address, like, God could, like, bring whoever back that he wants to. Oh, but then I do remember, like, oh my god, this is all coming back in, like, a fucking fever dream. Apparently, God had a sibling, like a sister, who was old, like, God's all the good force, and this feels fanficky to me, okay? This is one of those cases where this feels more like a fanfic than an actual, like, plot to a TV show. But apparently God has a sister who's all the bad You're fine, Dave. You're fine. This is fun talking about this. God had like a sister who's all the bad mojo, and he's doing everything he can to keep her at bay. But she also is like she doesn't have anything to do with hell or anything like that. She's just like a new villain on the loose. Like she's this week's latest villain. Chuck? Was that someone's name? I don't remember. It's been a long time. I haven't watched Supernatural in probably over maybe a decade. Maybe it had been a decade. I just remember getting so like tired of it. All right, what am I doing? All right. Oh, Chuck is God's name? Okay. I remember he was the author.
It's locked.
Oh, the can't. Well, no, we need to. He was like the author that commissioned like the boys had like a case with him, and then he was revealed to be God or some I don't know. Okay, we're looking for the notes with the I cigarette pack, red lion, black pen. Oh, this is where
Oh, is this a movie script?
oh, this is it. This is the rest of the code. 2.6. Okay, 2.16. Never really got into it. Okay, this is the rest. This is what I missed last time. That's the rest of the code. Okay, this is where the candles are.
Stash uncovered. Got a candle. Now, what next?
I don't know if I even watched the episodes with God revealing to have an evil twin sister. God, I can't believe that's legit canon in the world of Supernatural. I think that was something that I read up on like on a wiki or something. And I remember reading that, and I'm like, and I remember just sitting there like staring into space, and I went like, what? What? God has an evil twin sister? Okay. What?
Mr. VIP is really getting to Bob.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, I remember reading a spy novel. I can't remember the title. It wasn't that good. In which they used wax and plaster to make a key mold. I'm thinking we could do the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Sure? No. In the novel, they used a special kind of wax, not candle wax. But I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this, shall we? First step, pour the wax, I suppose? Careful though, the pot's probably hot.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it.
You mistaken
Nicely
me
done.
gonna go. All right, Dave. Thanks so much for hanging out.
Next step.
Sleep well, okay?
Put the key in the wax, right? Better wait a few seconds before removing it.
Definitely share pictures of Bun
Pretty sure
somewhere.
you can take it out now.
When you're done, I want to see that.
I think we're almost done. All that's left.
You too?
Is
Sleep well?
To pour the plaster from the cup into the mold.
Good stream. Aw, you're a good watcher.
So now we wait until it's dry, I guess.
You compliment me. Compliment back.
A few
Take
minutes,
that.
probably. We can poke it every now and then to check.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster
Oh,
key
Dave,
today,
you gotta
huh?
leave. You gotta leave with that, huh? You gotta leave with
No.
that.
But I like it. I feel like I'm in one of those novels I spend my days reading.
Blech. Now my mouth is a wap. Oh, wait, no. No. No! I take that. No! No. It's a cat. It's a kitty cat left out on the rain. It's a kitty cat left out on the rain. Making imprints. Yes. Yes.
Have you ever read banned books?
What do you mean?
You know, books banned by the church. I heard, Copernicus is a pretty interesting read.
Huh. Funny you should say that. It's on my list, actually. Although I can confirm it takes a more scientific mind than mine to enjoy it.
I suppose there's a reason why those books are illegal, right?
Well, the church did persecute Galileo for saying the Earth revolved around the sun, and not the other way around. So, even as a man of the cloth, I don't mind saying their judgment isn't always the best.
A man of the cloth? Wait, you're a priest?
Technically, no. I've gone through most of the classes, but I left the seminary before taking holy orders.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, I think you're the first person here that I've told.
I really can't imagine you in robes. Actually, I can't imagine you in anything but this uniform.
Yeah, I guess we've never seen each other outside of work, huh? Maybe we should grab a coffee one day? I could tell you all about the exciting things that happened at the seminary.
Ooh, excitement. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Awesome. The corner cafe is not too far from here. Why don't we meet after work one of these evenings?
Girl.
That sounds great.
Girl.
Look.
Girl. Pretty girl.
Table is
Girl.
and ready to go.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
He's sweet. I know. I
Well,
do really like him.
Glad I was able to be of some help. I should get back upstairs, though. I've been gone far too long already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and you should probably be careful when you turn it. Otherwise, it could break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Sophie.
Alright, I think that's all we need.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
I wonder what we can do about that. I think that though this will be the last playthrough I do while streaming, I'll probably explore this game a little bit more off stream. Just to get different achievements and all the jazz. Alright. 1 second here. Alright. 507.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
It makes a heart. Oh, they're like, are they bird? Oh, they're not quite birds. All right. All right.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles. Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
That bitch is gay. Good for them. Good for them. Alright, so I can put the letters back or I can take them with me. Alright, we're going to take them with me since they're not letting me, Wait, huh? Oh, I see. So I can put them in like that. How would I, how would I remove evidence of gay, though? Because this is a lot of evidence of gay right here. Turn object, put back. Alright, well. We already know that what it is. By the way. It's GRIS. Very good game, Grease, by the way. Grease.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella? An advance on my salary. So, Marcella, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Yeah, we gotta throw evidence away of gay.
So this was all a story about star-crossed lovers, with the lovers in question being Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz.
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Actually, I think I can help with that.
Really? How?
Well, some mail just arrived here for Mrs. Beaumont.
Like, okay, he's gonna open it.
I wonder what's in it.
Me too.
Should we open it?
Well, that's illegal, isn't it? But sometimes the mail arrives a little damaged, you know?
This seems... like, this is very much like stuff that I can see Beth doing. I don't know about him.
Tourism pamphlet for California and 3 train tickets. What do you think this means?
I'd say Anne and Marcella are probably planning to run away from their husbands.
Mhm.
Those train tickets must be for them and Michael.
So you're on a first-name basis now, huh?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah, like characters in a book.
Or a video game.
Though,
Oh!
I'm still a bit confused as to how Paul fits into all of this.
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
He is? Why?
She writes pulp fiction under his pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
I get it. Books have always been a way to escape for me too. But why did he have pictures of you?
We'll probably never know. I think the trail ends here.
I guess investigations in real life always have some loose ends. I was kind of hoping we'd have this big third act reveal, to be honest.
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
That's for sure. It helped me understand you better, too.
Oh?
Why you snoop, I mean. Piecing together people's stories, learning what makes them tick. It makes you realize we may have more in common than it seems.
You're right. Which is why the next story I'd like to learn is yours, Andrew.
Oh? Am I gonna find you snooping through my apartment next?
Maybe your locker.
I would love to share my story with you.
Aww.
You're the first person in a long time who's made me feel like I can. Would you come and see me when your shift ends? We could leave together, if you'd like.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
Oh, I wouldn't be sleeping. I've got a reading list the size of the Eiffel Tower. This would be the perfect chance to put a dent in it.
That does sound like fun. I could bring my magazines and, ooh, maybe light some of Rebecca's candles.
Romantic.
We do get stuck here.
Aw, that's cute. I do like Andrew a lot. I do think Beth makes a better love interest, though, especially considering elements of the story so far, you know? Oh boy, that ding dong. Oh, I love the game doesn't even let me. The game's just like, hey, focus on this dipwad. No! I don't want to! I'm all go over here! Okay, fine, let's go. Oh my gosh! It's eating him. And then it's gonna eat me. Oh no! I think I quoted that the last time too. Jesus. I am a fucking simpleton. With like 5 jokes.
Mr. Cruz?
That's not what his heart is, idiot.
Mr. Cruz. Oh God. Oh God. What happened? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
Yeah, I mean, we don't... Okay, let's open up the, Okay, the power goes out. So yeah, we couldn't go back. I wanted to see if I could go back here, but this luggage is in the way, so we couldn't go back here. Didn't want strawberry in my ice.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's 9:45? So, Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504. Oh, so Paul's worked with Marcella. He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research. Should I hold on to this, maybe?
Okay. AB. That's Anne. Alright, so this is basically where we have to like figure out. Okay. So let's see, we gotta get the get the power bottle gone and then get the rest of the code for the safe. And maybe that will give us more. Okay, so there's lots of like things that kind of don't go anywhere.
That worked, thank God. Now,
See if I remember how to
power back.
see if I remember how to do this.
Yes, this is what I need.
All right. So that's 15. 15 is type A. That's 30. 30 is G. And that's 20. 20 is S. There we go. Power's back on. Alright, and we actually can get the rest of the code right here.
How did this end up here?
So 23, 42, 16. Alright. Which, that's 509? Yes, okay. Alright, let's go back to 509. So it's 23. Yeah. 42. 4B2. 16. Oh gosh. You ruined my life, you fucking moron. I lost my house, my family, everything. And now you refuse to pay the money you owe me? Oh, for years I gave you... What was that? For years I gave you hard-earned money. It was all for nothing. I hope you and the All American burn in hell. SW. Women and 3 children killed in house fire. The William house, located on 32nd Street, is a total loss. 4 members of the family died in a residential fire last night. According to police firefighters, flames were coming from the 2-story house by a neighbor at around 3 a.m. It took firefighters about 1 hour to extinguish the blaze. The bodies of a woman and 3 children were found in the house. Police identified the victims as Meredith Williams, SW, 32, and their children Thomas, David, and Sarah. Samuel Williams has managed to escape. Oh! Samuel Williams. Oh! Because, okay, so Mr. Cruz was a insurance salesman. And so the house was insured, but he's not willing to pay Samuel Williams the money. So so Samuel Williams killed him. That's basically what happened. That's what happened. So it wasn't any of them. It was just wrong place, person. Okay, so we got to get rid of the evidence of everybody else. We got to get rid of we got to get rid of all evidence that is gay, and all evidence that is Alright. Alright, we're gonna throw this away. Dear Sophie, okay, that's fine. What's this? I don't know what else. Okay, we just gotta throw. We gotta throw gay evidence. Okay, what about this though? Like this, very much like. Isn't this gay evidence? It's not giving me an option to throw these away, though. So... Howard. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, we're gonna throw this away. We know it's from Marcella, but even if we couldn't tell, maybe they would have been able to. Okay, that's fine. Ah, get out of there. There we go. So most likely he was killed by Samuel. We assume. Even though evidence still kind of supports that, we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. This is very illegal what we're doing. Does he have anything in his hand?
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Life insurance probably. Hector Cruz, Marcella Cruz. Okay, let's get
Marcella? Okay, let's not jump to conclusions.
let's go this way. That might, and that. Okay, so there's nothing left on his body. Okay. Everything in here okay? Look at all these pictures. The journal. Okay, we're gonna throw that away. And this. Should we just throw these away? Yeah. We're gonna do what we can to throw away anything that can be incriminating. Alright. I think that's it. Alright. Let's throw those away. Oh, there's tears. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between you two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. I don't think we can throw any of this stuff away. Oh, we can. Anything else? Alright. Alrighty. Oh, gay books. Okay, let's throw away the gay books. Sorry! Okay, we can clean that. Anything over here? Where are the other gay books? We gotta throw away the other gay books. Can't leave any evidence of gay. I think each room had its own, right? Anything here? Pills to provide birth control. I think that's okay. I don't think that's too incriminating. What's this? To read. Reading list should be okay. I don't think there's anything here. Breach in privacy. Okay, we threw away the gay threw away the gay there. These are little secret letters. Dear son. Okay, SW, leave that. Vacation expenses. This looks good. Alright, and then 507. Alright, where was the gate in this room? I think there's a Adam and Eve book somewhere. Where's the Adam and Eve book? I'm trying to remember here. Or did I throw that one away? There's another book, though. There's 3 books.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Yeah, I know. But I gotta find the last gay book. There it is. Alright. Gay? What is gay? Not here. Not with these people. Never! I don't know if that's enough, but we'll go with that. Alright, I think I did what I could. We'll see if this does anything.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We can... I think we're framing Samuel Williams because the tussle still seems like it was, Oh, what? Okay, so they did. So because she and Bernard and Paul left, like Marcella and Paul left early, they probably stabbed him and put him in the ice machine, and then he got out and then he died. So it probably was them. It probably was them that killed him. But we are protecting because gay.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm now. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Give me the address, please.
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Hey, you're here. I've tried restoring the power, but I think Eugene's the only one with the key to the fuse box, and Sophie? Don't worry. I'll find a way to bring the lights back on.
That's...
Hey, you look a bit pale. Is everything okay?
Body dead!
Mr. Cruz. Hector.
He's back?
Once again, you
How's
probably
he
should
doing that
lead
whole thing with his
with
wife?
body dead.
I don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Andrew.
Jesus. Maybe you need to sit down, huh? Did you call the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was he sick or something?
No, I don't think so.
He got a case of the
Someone
stab wound.
did this to him.
You mean... Jesus. Do you think it could be Paul?
He's accusing Paul first.
What about Anne and Marcella? Their affair is a pretty good motive. I also found a letter from one of Hector's customers. He seemed really angry. Guess it could be him as well.
Yeah.
The police will want to ask you a lot of questions. You may want to be careful about what you tell them. With Paul's history of mental illness, there's a good chance they'll suspect him even if he didn't do it.
What are you saying?
What I mean is that spending some time in a psychiatric hospital doesn't make you a murderous psychopath. But for some reason, that's what everyone seems to think. The police especially.
But he does. But he never personally did it.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, please.
You know
please
how
suck.
I said I studied to become a priest, but never took my orders?
Oh, here we go.
That's because I felt so lost. I couldn't enjoy the things I used to like. I could barely get myself out of bed. So
Depression.
I ended up going to
Oh,
a
he
psychiatric
did.
hospital.
Okay.
And the doctors, they helped me get back on my feet. But when I returned to my hometown, it was like I had become a complete stranger. My mother kept telling me I was making it worse in my head, but I swear, people were changing sidewalks when they saw me.
No.
Looking at me as if I was this dangerous creature all of a sudden.
No.
That's why I didn't tell you that.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Coincidence or fate? But that psychiatric hospital? It's the same one Paul went to.
Oh.
I've met him there. Talked to him a bit. I'm sorry I didn't say anything before.
No.
It's okay. I get why you didn't.
Yeah.
You do?
You know how I tell everyone that my mom's sick, bedridden? Well, it's true, but I always leave out the part about her illness not being physical. I'm ashamed of the truth. So even though I don't know exactly what you went through, I can understand.
Thank you for telling me. I know it's not an easy thing to talk about, but if you ever want to talk about your mom, I'm here.
Oh, baby. Babies. Look at these babies.
They're here.
They're cute. I still like Beth
Promise
better
me you'll
as
be
a
careful
as a
with
love
the
interest, but
information
Andrew's great. I like him. I like him a lot.
Yeah, of course.
I love sweet nerds. What can I say? Sweet nerds. Doki Doki Panic.
Miss
All
Roy.
right, this is where we
Miss Roy.
wrap things up. Let's see if we can make this
Sorry.
work.
I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances.
Yeah, we're
of
gonna
Mr.
try to put
Cruz's
it on
death.
William's guy.
Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, The stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No,
You tell
I
the
didn't.
truth until
Only Eugene does. But I
not
thought
tell
an ice
truth.
pick might do the trick. So I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Creep.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood.
Why was that
A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
size 7? Fucker. What does that have to do with anything?
No. No, nothing.
That's weird. It sure looks like someone poked around the crime scene. Oh well. We'll know more once the fingerprint analysis comes in.
So they did have fingerprints back then.
So, what did you do after restoring the power?
I mean, I took
the
items,
elevator
but I
down to
destroyed
the
them.
lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Haha.
Well, I know about Mr. Cruz's angry customer. The one who sent him death threats.
Oh, yes, we found those. But the customer in question lives back in Texas, so there's no way he could have killed Mr. Cruz. And anyway, how do you even know about that?
Mr. Cruz told me the other day.
Really? Was he in the habit of talking about his personal life with hotel maids?
I really can't say what his habits were, but he seemed to like me.
Did he now? Here's what I think, Miss Roy. I think you went through Mr. Cruz's belongings while you
Oh,
were
okay.
cleaning his room. I know that's a little hobby
Good point,
of
Alex.
yours. Safes and suitcases left wide open.
Uh-oh.
You haven't exactly been subtle about it, have you?
Whoops.
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guest's privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
Okay.
All right.
We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade.
Probably should have been
What
better
can
at
you tell me
that.
about him?
I don't really know anything about him. He seems nice, though.
Nice. I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh?
We found out that Mr. Spade is fresh out of a
Oh, okay.
madhouse.
None of
When
that
we
stuff.
called the place, they painted quite the picture.
None of that stuff mattered
Did
then.
you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with
He didn't
Mrs.
bring up
Cruz?
how the women
little,
are
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip
He didn't bring up the
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy.
the
Mr.
lesbians.
Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets.
Fucker.
So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
You're wrong.
I beg your pardon?
He is like us. We all struggle sometimes, some of us more than others, but there's nothing wrong with that.
You may not have noticed, Miss Roy, but neither of us are in an insane asylum right now.
He was brave enough to seek help. That doesn't make him a criminal. That doesn't mean he killed Mr. Cruz.
You know, I'm starting to worry about your own mental state, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And I worry about your ability to do your job, Detective.
Dang.
Since you seem to be such a...
Enough! One more word. Just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell. Now get the hell out of here.
All right. So does
Had
that
enough.
that mean the women get off scotch? Because he didn't bring up them. I guess maybe there was still like a piece of evidence that suggested that he went to the psych ward that we left behind. Because he didn't bring up Marcella and Anne at all. All right. Does Andrew get fired?
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. The atmosphere is so different in here. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
I'll go empty my locker.
Oh.
Andrew,
Hey,
are you okay?
I've just been fired.
What? No,
It's okay. I just need some time to process it. I'll be on the mezzanine if you want to join me afterwards.
Aw.
yeah, okay.
I wonder if we picked because Marcella and Anne weren't revealed to be lesbians. I wonder if we would have picked Beth, that she would have kept her job.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act? Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've
Yay.
been quite the exemplary maid lately.
We still did good.
Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
Oh.
You want me to go back there?
Yes. Why not?
What a creep.
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Creep. You can't fire me because I quit. Alright, I'm kind of curious.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
Good. Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work.
Oh, now?
Yes, now.
I don't get the employee of the month like last time?
That'll be all.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey,
What a week.
you don't say. So what did Bernard want with you?
He wants me to clean the mess on the 5th floor.
He does? After everything you've been through up there? I can't believe it.
Yeah. I wish I would have stood up to him, but I really need this job.
Yeah.
It's okay. I know you do.
I thought they were going to let me go up to the 5th floor and check it out.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Well, I told him about my time at the psychiatric hospital.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah. He said
This is
that
before
didn't
the-
fit with the hotel standards.
this is before that stuff was like
Showed me
super
the door.
illegal, I'm sure.
So, what's next for you?
I think I'd like to be my own boss. No more Bernard looking over my shoulder. I've had this dream for a while of maybe opening a bookstore.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm surprised.
It just makes so much sense. I'd be able to combine the two things I love most. Reading books and helping people.
Oh, what a sweetie.
Granted, helping people find books is a far cry from helping them find God. But
My mom likes to say there's no job too small. Plus, just by the way you're talking about it, it's obvious it'd make you happy. And that's what really matters, I think.
yeah, you're right.
There's plenty of places where people can find God if they so desire
Really glad I
to look.
have you in my life.
Me too.
So go with what you're passionate about. Smooch! I don't mind smooches! Smooches!
Please do.
They're cute. I've been thinking about Mount Lotus.
I've been thinking about Paul a lot.
Oh, really? Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what he went through. And you as well. How you've been ashamed of something you have no control over.
Yeah.
How I've been ashamed of my own mother. I don't want to be ashamed of her anymore. And I don't want to be ashamed of you.
Well, then let's be shameless together.
Yeah.
Look, it
Cringe
may
is
be hard
dead.
at first, but I have a
I
feeling
mean, this is
the
beyond
wind of
cringe, but you
change
know.
is about to blow. One day, struggling with your own mind won't be any more shameful than having chickenpox.
I really hope that's true.
Oh wow.
It will be.
We're getting there. It's better than it was. Still not great. But better. Better is still better. Hoping one day it could be best, though. Hey! So what's the wrap-up? Oh, they still get charged? Okay, he still gets to put in jail. Ah, Lindsay. Okay, and they still get locked up? Okay, I guess... Maybe because I have to really... Maybe there was like a note that says that he's in Texas. Okay, well I ended up not changing anything, so that's too bad. Maybe there's like a note that I have to throw away that says that says that guy's in Texas. Grand reopening. VIP only. Alright, still not a great ending. And she's stuck cleaning. Yeah. Cleaning the mess. Aw, smoochies. Alright, well that was this bed we made. I still really like this game. I'm probably going to play a little bit offline to figure out the different, some of the different endings. Because there's clearly some better ways to do endings. Like, we need to figure out how we can get, you know, maybe Rayman back in charge of the hotel and make sure the... maybe not, like... I don't know. Make sure people get, you know, get their freedom and live their happy lives. Can I speed it up? No, okay. Oh, well, while the credits are rolling, let me look up to see if there's someone I can raid. Doesn't look like anybody I know. So... we'll just call it then after the credits are done rolling. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Jekka. Thanks again for the gift on Discord. Thanks for the antlers. Sweet of you. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Maybe I will go back into I guess Tears of the Kingdom is something I need to get back to that. So we might do that. Probably time to really wrap up that game. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Ram. You guys are cool beans. I recommend playing this game yourself, even if you already know the endings. Yeah, if you can, great. If you can't, no worries, you know. You said this is a busy time of year for you. So if you need time for yourself and to chill and relax, and I totally understand. But I'm always appreciative when that you come and hang out with me if you can. I always appreciate that you show up. Oh yeah, no. It's been a few months. It's probably time to get back into it and finish it. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna end it here. You guys have a great night. Sleep well, or whatever.